This Sunday, broadcasting legend Charles Osgood will anchor CBS Sunday Morning for the very last time, single tier after more than 2 decades. Charlie is known for his poetic way with words, you could say, and sometimes he even treats viewers to a performance or two on the piano or sings a few bars of a folksy song. Anthony Mason talked to Charlie, as in Charles Osgood, about his passion for music for this Sunday's broadcast. It will be a celebration of his illustrious career, and here's a preview.
For the past 22 years, Sunday Morning hasn't needed a house band.
You know the song? You are my sunshine, my only sunshine.
We had Charlie. He was his own accompanist. Even in his office, you could catch Charlie at the keyboards. You've been known to stop into the Steinway showroom from time to time.
Yes, yes, indeed.
Charlie, who owns 3 Steinways, fell in love with music hearing his mother play piano at home. Piano was your first instrument?
Yes. Well, a toy piano was my first instrument. And I started playing by ear before I started taking lessons.
As host of Sunday Morning, Charlie was able to explore his wildest musical fantasies.
Anthony Mason
What a
joins
treat
us
to
at
be
the
able
table.
to do that, right? To play the organ and Yegi sing.
Oh, he's so awesome, you know, on and off the camera. So many people know him from Sunday Morning, but you said there are so many cool things that people don't know about
even just
Charles
in the
Osgood.
musical world,
Yeah.
did you know that Charlie had a top 40 hit in the 60s that he wrote?
Wow.
He actually wrote a hit song, got to
No.
number 29 in the 1960s. Yep, he wrote the lyrics
What's
for it.
the name?
The lyric, it's called Gallant Men. It was actually done by Senator Everett McKinley Dirksen. But it was a hit. And he also, when he was in the Army, he was, for a period of time when Eisenhower was in Walter Reed Army Hospital, he was Eisenhower's personal disc jockey. He was employed to play songs for Eisenhower while he was recuperating. Charlie's, I mean, a
man of many talents.
Well,
Anthony.
in a broadcasting career that stretches 60 years, you know, there have been so many chapters and so many really cool chapters.
There is the broadcasting though, and then I've been lucky enough to be in the room when it's a magical moment to see him. See him at that piano.
My view of Charlie is, I've always been a big broadcasting fan as a kid. I loved great broadcasters, and he is one of the great broadcasters.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't mean in a superficial way at all to say that I've always loved his voice.
Yeah,
you
me
know?
too.
On the radio.
People say you have a twinkle in your eye. Charlie has a twinkle in his voice.
Yeah.
And
that's a good way. That's such a good way to describe it.
Yeah.
And the fact that we'll still get to hear him on the radio, but Sunday's going to be a really big show. Really big show.
Thank you, Anthony.
Pleasure.
Thank you very much. You can see the celebration of Charles Osgood's accomplishments this weekend on a very special edition of Sunday Morning. Where, Anthony Mason?
On Sunday Morning.
On Sunday Morning on
On
CBS.
CBS.